Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live pre-show, which we had some technical difficulties, so we're here uploading it a little bit later, but thank you for coming. I'm Jillian Russell, and I'm a Dímelo reporter. I'm going to have my friends and fellow Dímelo reporters introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emily Bonilla, and also I am a Dímelo reporter reporting tonight for the pre-show of the Latin Billboard Awards.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrés Guadron, and I'm a Dímelo reporter as well. And I am very excited to be here and talking about the Latin Billboards.
Well, let's start by talking about, what is everyone excited for? Like, what are you most looking forward to?
I am super excited for Pablo Alboran's performance. He will perform for the first time for the Latin Billboards. And I am also excited for Maluma's performers. He will be singing Hawaii. It's one of his latest songs, and he will be performing on stage for the first time. So I'm really looking forward to watching that.
Super cool.
Most definitely.
Emily.
Yeah, most definitely. Those are really exciting performances, but I'm also really excited to see, how the award show goes with the nominees. We have artists of the year like Romeo Santos, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Ozuna, and those are all great artists. My favorite one, I'm gonna be, just blunt and say it, is Bad Bunny. I absolutely love him. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's the one I'm most excited to see is who wins Artist of the Year, because there's so many great artists that are up for that award this year. And do you want to tell us a little bit about your fashion videos that you made inspired by Bad Bunny this week?
Sure. So this was my first attempt doing a TikTok. And so I did a Bad Bunny outfit challenge, and I decided to put together 3 outfits that are inspired by Bad Bunny vibes. And, I definitely made sure to include the Crocs, although I know I had said this earlier, I wasn't able to get the exclusive Bad Bunny Crocs because those sold out in a matter of like 10 minutes a couple weeks ago. But I included some of my own Crocs. I included some glasses as well. And it was actually a super fun experience to put it all together and actually have it out as a TikTok. So yeah.
Well, I think everyone really enjoyed it. And everyone, I love that we're dressed up tonight because just like how we dressed up for the Emmys, it's nice to not be in quarantine clothes. That being said, what do you guys think the fashion's going to be like tonight? Andres, do you have any?
Yeah, sure. So I was just looking at my social media account. So the Latin Billboard official page already uploaded some of the videos of some of the celebrities arriving. There's a big variety of outfits. I just saw Ozuna. He has a unique suit that I was not expecting at all. But there are some good gala dresses for some of the female artists. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see the fashion for tonight and to see, I think that's one of my favorite parts is always like the red carpet. And even though things are virtual right now, it's always nice to see it. So speaking of women that are nominated this year, we kind of found some statistics about how there aren't as many women nominated as there are men in certain categories. And we thought that this was really interesting. You see for Hot Latin Song Artist of the Year, we have Becky G, Carol G, Natty Natasha, and Rosalia, but it's like such a small fragment of the show compared to some of the male categories. So how do you guys feel about this?
I could definitely say something about this. I think it's a little bit of a stepping stone because these women figures in music are really big right now, considering the fact that reggaeton or Latin pop, Latin hip hop, trap music, it's so big in the industry. And so women stepping foot into that realm of music is very important. When it comes to the numbers, we were seeing that if we want to compare it to somebody such as like Bad Bunny, he's got 14 nominations all around. And, we have a female artist, like I believe it was like Carol G, Nati Natasha, like 3 nominations that they, are up for. So it's definitely interesting to see that as well. It's not as many categories, but I hope that, when they win, whoever it is, it'll be a good stepping stone, a good voice for the future in Latin music, because that's what I'm hopeful for as well.
I think it's important to mention that even though there are very few, as you said, female artists, they are relatively young. Nati Natasha, Becky G, Karol G, the new trending Spanish girl, they are all they're all super young and very they are doing, I think they're impacting they're changing this reggaeton context, and I think it's very important the impact that they are leaving.
Yeah, it is super exciting to see that they're kind of changing the music industry landscape for Latinx artists. And I think a big, like personally for me, I heard a lot of Latinx artists like Bad Bunny go viral this year on TikTok. So I think it's kind of cool that, younger artists are being able to become more mainstream and reach more viewers, and they have more fans because of it. Like, have you guys been like watching TikToks with Bad Bunny songs? I see the different dance challenges, and I think it really, like, according to Billboard's website, I think it really helped, it helped their careers kind of skyrocket this year and really promoted his album. And it's kind of neat. It's fun.
Yeah, most definitely. I think one thing to definitely point out is Bad Bunny's like album that dropped during quarantine. So it's like, he was at home being creative, and he even would go on Instagram Live, putting on concerts and stuff. And that was just something that we've never seen before in the music industry. And I think that makes it super unique, especially being the fact that he is also a Latinx artist, and doing that and putting that platform out for everyone. So yeah, some of my favorite songs actually come from that album. So yeah, and I got inspiration from my TikToks from there too.
I love you and Gloria's TikTok so much, and I think it's been cool because Dímelo is now, if you guys want to go check it out, we're kind of promoting some of the Latinx artists this week through various things. So we already talked about the fashion videos, outfit inspiration, and we also have a treat video coming out today about like a Bad Bunny inspired cake that you can make in a mug with a microwave that should be coming out today. So be sure to go check those things out, because Dímelo is on the rise on TikTok, and our TikTok account is @justdímelo. So go check us out right now. What do you guys think about the fan art too that we got to highlight, that Maria and Emmanuel from Dímelo were able to highlight? I thought they were incredible, and I think it's so fun to see that people are getting creative during quarantine. And that is published, if you want to go check that out too, that's published on our Instagram, Dímelo, and then also on annenbergmedia.com/Dímelo.
Yeah, I definitely think the fan art was something new for our platform as well, with Just Dímelo. Maria and Emmanuel, they were able to connect with people, I believe it was like internationally as well. It's not just from the US, like artists from all over. And giving these small artists, their platform is a really big deal for them. And that's what I was really glad to see all throughout, like seeing the art posted as well. And it was some really amazing art from sketches to painting, canvases, all of that. So it was really great.
We also, besides just the art that we also had a playlist, a mental health playlist just come out. And I think that's perfect because, as you said, like Bad Bunny's album came out during COVID times, and having a playlist to get you through this time is so vital. Like, I think I do almost everything listening to music, and I love the playlist that you made with Maria. By the way, it's great. And I think that it has just helped me get through the day and get through the workload and kind of release some of the stress while jamming out to our favorite music. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that playlist?
Sure. I'm glad to hear that you're incorporating it in your like everyday routine too. So yeah, the playlist that we set up, Maria and I set up, this was our first debut on Spotify as Dímelo too. And we wanted to incorporate for just as a closer to Latinx Heritage Month or Hispanic Heritage Month, what it means for Latinx artists, you know, in the industry to deal with mental health and their music that has impacted, you know, their careers and all of that, all while, you know, going through like mental health and stuff like that. So we definitely wanted to show like a bit of light to our audience members, you know, whether that be like connecting with personal stories or whatnot. And we decided to create the playlist just for that. You know, it was an inspirational move on our part, and we just hope it goes well for us. I mean, I know that we saw that it had 10 likes so far, and it was just, you know, Dímelo's very first playlist on Spotify. So, you know, I think that might be going well.
I think it is very important that you guys incorporate the mental health side of it. One of the songs that I saw is One Day by J Balvin and Dua Lipa. And I think it's important to start talking about these issues because they are mental issues, that these issues are real. Especially in the Hispanic community, there's still some places that is like a taboo. And I really like that. I really like the you guys incorporated this song specifically because J Balvin he opened up recently, and he said that he had suffered from anxiety and depression. So I think that is making an impact on the Latinx community as well.
Yeah, these artists are very open about it, and I know J Balvin was one of the biggest artists that have been open about it, as well as like Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, definitely too. And it brings me a sense of hope, you know, as I was creating this for everyone to listen to, because they know how important their platform is, and that brings me hope, you know.
I think it's great that entertainers see, like you said, have that platform, and they see the value in that and the impact that they can have, and that they're using it to create these conversations that we don't have in our day-to-day lifetime, because it might be difficult to talk about or a little sensitive to talk about, and just not a lighthearted discussion topic for people to have, but it's so necessary. And I think it's really wonderful and beautiful that people are allowing their vulnerability to shine through their art. And I think that's awesome that, you know, not only can they share that, but now people can listen to it on Spotify and just, you know, enjoy our USC Dímelo Spotify playlist that you just came out with, and then also just the songs that other Latinx artists release. So speaking of music that really gets you through, I wanted to hear, because before COVID, we kind of had talked about like how we have gone to concerts and like the last really special concert we've gone to, but who is a person that you guys really, like a Latinx artist that you really want to see after COVID, like in concert? Because for me, I really want to see Selena Gomez. I used to go to her concerts when I was younger, and I haven't been in so long, and I love her album, Rare. And I would love to see all the songs come to life on stage, because she really does get vulnerable there. And then there's some really fun, dancey ones like Look at Her Now. And I think it's been cool to grow up watching her and her transformation. But who are you most excited to go see?
I can go first. Definitely my number one pick is going to be Maluma. You know, I never got to see him. I believe he was at the Forum last year, and never anticipating that COVID would happen, and me knowing his album by heart, 1111. Now I'm like, when is the concert? So that was canceled, but I love his music, and I just love Maluma as a person, and I'm excited to go see him. But I can say that I was lucky enough to watch Jennifer Lopez live before coronavirus happened, and yeah, her concert was absolutely amazing. It was the build up to her 50th birthday, so it was just a huge party, and it was also at the Forum. It was a huge party. Let's Get Loud, everything. She incorporated absolutely everything from old school to new school. And J-Lo's a beast, and yeah, she's amazing.
I think, Emily, we are in the same page. I am really looking forward to seeing Maluma in concert. I don't know. That's why I'm so excited to see him, to see his performance tonight. As I said, he'll be singing Hawaii. It's one of my favorite songs, and I have not had the chance to see him live yet. But definitely after Corona, I feel like I want to go to one of his concerts and just dance reggaeton. Reggaeton seems like one of the most predominant genres in the categories tonight. So yeah, definitely Maluma, Papi Juancho.
I know. I can't wait to have that feeling of going to a real show and like sitting in a group of people. I miss that energy and that liveliness, but it's nice that we have this type of virtual performance that we can still enjoy. But do you guys think that like the music industry will change because of it? Because I really don't want it to. I really want us to continue to have shows like the Billboard Latin Music Awards and to have those experiences, because the virtual shows, they just aren't the same to me. And I really hope that we get to move out of this one day and get back to it.
Yeah, I mean, I know when we were doing like our research, we were seeing that the awards for tonight, they were supposed to be hosted in Las Vegas, and now they had to move to a smaller setting, and I believe it's going to be at BB&T Center in Sunrise, Miami. And although Miami is like a big hotspot for like these Latinx artists, Las Vegas is definitely like a huge platform. Everyone knows, So just the whole setting, I wonder, how they're feeling. There's no audience energy to really like vibe back from, but a lot of people are going through this, so I'm just hoping the best for them, because they worked so hard on this music too. So yeah,
I was going to say that yes, it will be, we will have to wait quite some time to go back to concerts and nightlife, but yeah, I think Corona will have a big impact on the music. Many artists have released many albums and many songs that they wrote during quarantine, when they were sensible, when they were isolated, and I think it's bringing out the best of them. One of them is Pablo Alboran. He just released one of his songs. His name is the album will be released on November 6th, but two of the songs for the album are already on YouTube that you guys can check it out. Yeah, they are deep. Wow, I can't wait.
Okay, so the show is not too far from now, and I'm getting really excited since we're talking about it, and I just can't wait to see when it comes out. So I want to hear some of your predictions, because I think for Artist of the Year that it will probably be Bad Bunny, because he's had such like a successful year just with his album and with his fame on TikTok and his Instagram feed. Even like it's so iconic, and it speaks to so many people, and his music speaks to so many people. And I think he's kind of he's like an enigma, in the music industry right now, and everyone loves him, and it would be really cool to see him get this award. But what do you guys think about Artist of the Year? Who's gonna take that award home?
I definitely think Bad Bunny too. He's a big favorite, and I think it's also well deserved. He's just such a pure soul, he's just great, And his work ethic is absolutely amazing too. Like you could just tell like he does everything for the people. And I mean, I think we should definitely mention, his song like Yo Perreo Sola, like that brought attention to transgender lives being lost in Puerto Rico. So he goes above and beyond with his messages in his music, So I think he's really incredible, and a win for him tonight would be very good.
I completely agree with you too. I think Bad Bunny will be rocking the billboards. He has been a star. He is not my favorite, but I have to admit that he has really good songs, really good music. So yeah, and he's been nominated in many categories. So I'm pretty sure that he will win several awards.
Yeah. What about Hot Latin Song Artist of the Year for Female Edition? We have Becky G, Karol G, Nati Natasha, and Rosalia. I think Karol G definitely brought the heat this year. She even collabed with Nicki Minaj. And she's like getting started with her platform in amazing ways. So yeah.
I think Tusa and Ay Dios Mío have been really great hits, and I definitely will vote for her for this category.
I am so excited to see for this one because they're all phenomenal artists, and considering that there aren't too many women like in these categories, like I would love to see all of them take home a trophy, for being a part of the show. I'd love to see every single artist. I'm excited though for Becky G. I kind of hope that maybe she could get an award. I love her. So I don't know, it's tough, but I wonder, like you guys were saying about Bad Bunny, like, is it going to be kind of like how Schitt's Creek, that show took home so many awards at the Emmys, like, is Bad Bunny going to be the Schitt's Creek of the Latin Billboard, of the Billboard Latin Music Awards?
Basically, he won't know how to carry all the awards all together,
So funny.
And yeah. He's already won from the normal Billboard awards. This is just the Latin ones now, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. He's like double dipping into both award shows. What about for Tour of the Year? Because I know you had mentioned you saw Jennifer Lopez in concert, and I feel like it would be really deserved for her because she is an icon and she puts on a great show. You said she has like costume changes, all of the dance numbers, everything, right?
Absolutely. And, we have to remember that she also had a Vegas show too before all of this. And when I was at her concert, I definitely felt like she embodied that Vegas vibe and just brought the party to life here in LA and throughout her tour, But also, I want to say something I find really, really interesting too for Tour of the Year. Both Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony, which, they're an ex-couple, they're both nominated. So I kind of want to see like how that goes. I'm sure, whoever, if either of them win, like they will show like, the best interest for each other and like good vibes and all of that. Cause they're both really talented people. I'm a huge Mark Anthony fan as well, not gonna lie. I grew up listening to him when I was little with my dad, dancing to salsa music. So it's definitely going to be interesting,
Definitely. I think that the music, like you said, you grew up listening to it, and it's kind of like the anthem of your life in a way. And it's really cool to see this night celebrates that music, and that we all get to be a part of it in a time where we're stuck at home. Do you guys have any like last predictions or hopes for the night that you want to share with our Dímelo audience? Because I just want to see these artists get recognition, and I want to see their voices on my Spotify playlists more often. Like I want to see it in my recommended Spotify playlist, and I'm glad Dímelo, their USC Dímelo Spotify is doing that for us. But I just want to see them get, more exposure in the mainstream media so that more people hear their stories.
My prediction for the crossover artist is DJ Snake. I think the song Taki Taki was a big hit, the one with Selena Gomez and Cardi B. Wow, it was great, and I think he will win the award for this category.
That's definitely true. And that was a big TikTok song too. You know, there was a huge TikTok challenge to that song with a whole bunch of dances as well.
Yeah, that was a great song. Like, I would love to see that get recognition tonight. I also can't wait to rock out to really good music and dance at home and just kind of let loose and enjoy the show. But do you guys have any like last minute things you want to tell our viewers? Because I think we covered our predictions.
Yeah, just definitely enjoy this. You know, it's an opportunity for us to really highlight our culture and really embrace it, you know, and it should be done even more frequently. So, you know, with people like us just doing a small show like this, we even hope to, you know, branch out to audiences and stuff to know that we want to represent, you know, for the Latinx community and for future too.
Yeah, and that it is also great to see and to support new artists, upcoming artists like Manuel Turizo. I think he's been great the last 2 years. Wow, I definitely want him to win the Artist of the Year, the new category. And yeah, just to support the Latinx community and connect with them.
I agree. I think that's what Dímelo is all about, right? Is celebrating Latinx culture and just really highlighting these amazing people in the community and amazing artists. And if you want to learn more about people in your community in Los Angeles and just the Latinx community as a whole, Dímelo provides coverage of all kinds of things from arts and entertainment to politics and news. And we have our Spotify playlist for mental health, and we'll have some other playlists hopefully in the future for USC Dímelo. And check us out at uscannonburgmedia.com/Dímelo, and follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook, and just stay tuned for more great stories this semester. Thank you so much.
Yep. See you guys. Make sure to check out Just Dímelo.
Thank you guys. Enjoy the show.